I want to talk about the new one-shot that came out from the creator of Chainsaw Man called Goodbye Eri. And I'm going to warn some people, like, it deals with some very heavy topics. And I'm not going to spoil the story. I'm going to spoil, I guess, like the first 10 pages. The rest, I want to use this to talk about why I think that this one-shot, this 200-page one-shot, which is on the Shonen Jump app for free, you can go read it right now, why I think this one-shot is so unique to come from a creator of, you know, Fire Punch and Chainsaw Man. Actually, hold it. This is not a good way for me to talk about it. 1 minute. This feels better. And the reason why, and I think this is what makes it so interesting, is this manga is actually supposed to be shot on a phone. Because the whole story, and like I said, this is the 10 pages that I was going to spoil. He gets a phone for his 12th birthday and is asked to film his mother passing away. Isn't that a crazy plot for a story? I could not imagine being asked to do something like that. And that really is just the tip of the iceberg of what this manga tries to do with its story and the places that it goes with its story. And this manga also deals with, since he's using a smartphone to film his mother, poses the question how we remember someone after they have passed away. And that's a very unique aspect of it. Because it's true, if you've ever experienced someone close to you passing away, you remember them in a certain way. You start buffing out the hard surfaces and you remember the good parts. And that's how you want to be remembered. And that's how you want to remember someone, the best of their abilities. But if you've ever been unfortunate enough to be around, let's say, substance abuse problems or sickness or something of that nature, you don't want to remember them at their worst. And sometimes, and we even do this with friendships, I think, you have the rose-colored glasses, where maybe the way you picture them or the way you would like them to be, so you only see that, you miss other aspects of it. I'm really trying hard not to spoil things. So bear with me on this one. I think it's crazy to me that a manga, especially from like a popular, think of Chainsaw Man. Think of what Chainsaw Man is. Chainsaw Man is a shonen action, and especially Volume 10. If you haven't seen my review of Volume 10, go check it out or go read Volume 10. It's incredible. So he does put good story beats in it, but it is a chainsaw devil. It is action on top of action, and then for him to pull this crazy 200-page one-shot dealing with the passing away of a parent, or even better, dealing with how we deal with death and using the lens. And that's another thing, it's framed, every panel is like you're looking at a smartphone. And again, it's a quick read, it's not very wordy, but the words that it does say and the conversations these characters have are all very poignant. And by the end of it, you're going to be thinking to yourself, I have delved deep into the mind of this main character and kind of gotten his thought process through this. And one of the things that I think he does fantastically well is with the smartphone, even sometimes his art, because I don't think this creator gets enough credit for his artwork, the panels are blurry, like he's trying to find focus with a phone. And that's the creativity that he's trying to add to this. Is he's trying to tell a deep story, but also there's a reason. Because some people might be like, well, this artwork is kind of lackluster. I disagree. I think this is some of his best artwork that he's done. But the style of just little things like you get shots of their feet walking, or he's trying to find focus on someone that he's talking to, or sometimes the panel is just black. But I would say 70% of this manga is from his POV, like he's behind the camera. And I think it's a unique art style, and I think it's an art style that helps and elevates the story it's trying to tell. But I didn't want this to be a super long video. I just wanted to tell you guys about it because I just read it. It just came out Sunday. Hopefully I can get this video out no later than Tuesday. I think this manga is best going in as blind as you can to the actual story. Because I'm telling you, even if you think you know where this story's going, by the end of it, I wasn't expecting it, and it made complete sense. And it's crazy that he went in that direction. And I think that if you're open to it and you're able to deal with the heavy topics that he deals with, and it's not just with the mother, that he tries to talk about in this manga and create this world. And it's a world, but it's also such a character-driven story that it's really good to see him flex that kind of writing muscle. Because a lot of people can say, oh, well, he does Chainsaw Man, he does Fire Punch. If you really read that stuff, you know he can do characters, but it's nice that someone gave him the opportunity to be like, no, this is about 3 characters. And not only that, you get to see the mental effect that something as heavy as death can do to all these characters. And it's just really refreshing to see a creator be able to do that and not be pigeonholed to just, you do the Shonen Jump manga, you should continue to do the Shonen Jump manga. I think if you give it a chance and you're willing to read a little darker subject matter, I think that he nails what he's trying to do. But I hope, just like me, that yeah, it might be a quick read, but I think you're left with a story that will leave you thinking about it for a good long time and leave an impression on you. And maybe help certain people that unfortunately might be going through some stuff like this. I think it's a very, very special manga. And I think it hit me at a right time and a right place to really connect with me. So yeah, sorry for the short video. I would talk about it more, but like I said, I don't want to spoil things because I think it's really special to go in blind. But yeah, those are my thoughts on Goodbye Eri. To kind of sum it all up, I think it's a super unique, crazy take from a popular shonen author, and it's cool that Shonen Jump let him take this shot, and it is free. So if what I talked about in the video sounds interesting to you, I don't know how long it's free for, but I read it on the app, and it's a quick read. It's like 30 minutes, 200 pages. Not a lot of talking, but a story that I think was worth reading. So yeah, I know this was a different discussion/review video. And for being the shonen, I like people that punch people in the face. I think there is a place to tell stories that are unique and different and deal with deeper, hard to talk about topics. And I have to respect creators that take that chance, and publications that let them take that chance. I think it's, I don't know, it hit me in a good way. I really enjoyed it. Enjoy is not the right word, but I really respected it and got something from it. So yeah, now that we are all depressed, if you've made it to the end of this video, I appreciate you. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and hopefully you give this one shot a shot. Yeah, that'll work. But yes, as always, I appreciate you so much. And you know, if you're dealing with anything that this manga talks about, if you don't have anybody to talk about it with me. Get in contact with me. We'll talk about it. So yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.